built the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket! It was a Saturday morning. Grandpa and I were eating jammy jumbly biscuits. And so was Wolfie, even though he wasn't really allowed to. I was going to help Dad mend the beach hut roof. And Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister, had come round to choose some stuff from Mum's Bits and Bobs box.
Stars, that's nice. Mr. Mentor will like these.
Great Aunt Loretta was going to help Mr. Mentor the inventor with a new invention. Now, Mr. Mentor the inventor lives in the lighthouse in the Sunny Sands. He's always coming up with really crazy inventions. Like this, the grassy buggle jumper. Only the bugs liked it even more than he did. Then there's this, the automatic haerostatic that gives you a new hairstyle every day. And this, the Huffer Puffer Pillow Fluffer. Everyone loves going to visit him in the lighthouse and trying things out. And he likes trying out other people's adventures too, which was why Great Aunt Loretta was so excited.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Help me pack this up, you two. And then I'm off to the lighthouse. Oh, jammy jumblies. Ooh. Oh, that's right, Grandpa. Don't help. Trust you to escape.
Little did any of us know that today was going to be the day of Grandpa's greatest escape ever.
Off to bed, Wolfie.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
If Loretta's going to help Mr. Mentor with his invention, he may very well need our help too. We better go with her.
But you can't climb up all those stairs in the lighthouse, Grandpa.
No, but I'm sure I can find a way to get up there if I'm small.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can drive off in my car. He can chuff about in our Sunny Sands train. And he can get into the smallest places. Psst! Grandpa, she's coming, hide! Grandpa jumped into Great Aunt Loretta's bag.
Yeah. Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he now? Typical. Ooh. I'll see you later with my invention, Grandpa.
Oh, yes. Grandpa had gone with Great Aunt Loretta to the lighthouse.
Ready, Jason?
I was going to the beach hut with Dad.
I'll just go and get my hat.
I had to have an idea, and fast. I ran into the kitchen and whipped some ribbon out of Mum's box. Then I ran back again. Dad, can we go to the lighthouse straight away? I think Aunt Loretta needs this.
OK, to the lighthouse it is then.
So Dad and I got into Campo and off we went. As soon as we arrived at the lighthouse, I dashed all the way up the stairs. But Great Aunt Loretta wasn't there.
I'm sure she'll be here soon, Jason.
Maybe she stopped off somewhere on her way. And I was right. She had. She was in Mr. Whoops's shop. And so, of course, was Grandpa.
Oh, I need some coloured tissue paper. Oh, this is nice. Now, does it match the colour of my stars?
She was going to find Grandpa.
Oh, I can't find them.
Oh, dear. Let me help. Oh! I'm so sorry.
Grandpa had hidden under Great Aunt Loretta's hanky and was making a dash for it. While Great Aunt Loretta and Mr. Whoops cleared up all the things from her bag, Grandpa climbed onto some shelves behind the counter. Great Aunt Loretta had chosen her paper and it was time to go. There was only one thing Grandpa could do. Jump into her bag. But Grandpa missed. He landed in the jar of lemon bonbons.
Goodbye, Mr. Whoop.
This was a disaster. I was still waiting for Great Aunt Loretta at the lighthouse. And at last, she arrived.
Oh, here I am, Mr. Mentor. Oh, what are you doing here, Jason Mason?
I bought this for Mr. Mentor. I thought he'd like it for his invention.
Our invention, you mean, doesn't he, Mr. Mentor?
Oh, yes, our invention, Loretta. Yours and mine. And it's going to be absolutely fantastical.
Look what I've brought.
While Great Aunt Loretta showed her paper to Mr. Mentor, I quickly looked in her bag for Grandpa, but he wasn't there.
Isn't it good that Mr. Whoops had all the colours we need?
Have you been in Mr. Whoops' shop then?
Yes, I have, Jason, so?
So, I have to go now. Bye. I realised Grandpa must be in Mr. Whoops' shop. I got back into Campo and I said, Dad, can we just go to Mr. Whoops' shop on the way to the beach? And Dad said,
Well, I really need to fix the beach hut roof.
and I said, but you know how you love sucking a toffee mint when you're fixing things. And Dad said,
That's true. All right then, so long as you're quick.
who should be in Mr. Whoops' shop but Miss Smiley? She was buying sweets, and Mr. Whoops was putting them in little boxes for her.
Can I have some strawberry laces, please, Mr. Whoops?
I had to find Grandpa before I bought the toffee mints for Dad. And suddenly, I saw him. I really hope that Miss Smiley wasn't going to ask for lemon bonbons. Not lemon bonbons. Please, not lemon bonbons.
Can I have some lemon bonbons, please, Mr. Whoops?
Oh, lemon bonbons. They're your grandpa's favourites, aren't they, Jason?
Before I could do anything, Grandpa had been tipped into a box with a lot of lemon bonbons. I didn't have time to get Grandpa out, but I did have time to put the lid on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Whoops.
Oh, you're welcome.
So Miss Smiley set off for her cafe, and Grandpa set off with her. I quickly bought some toffee mints and rushed out to Campo. Now, of course, I had to persuade Dad to go to the cafe, because that's where Grandpa was heading. So I said, Hey, Dad, let's go to Miss Smiley's and buy some cherry chunks for tea. And Dad said,
All right, Jason, but this must be our last stop.
I couldn't believe that Mr. Mentor was in the cafe.
I've come for some straws. For our invention, Jason. It's going spectacularly well.
Straws are no problem, Mr. Mentor. Come and choose. I've got lots of spectacular colours.
While they were gone, I looked for Grandpa. He was in one of those boxes on the table. But which one? He jumped out.
Thanks, Jason. Now I just have to find a way of getting back to the lighthouse.
But Grandpa, hide! Grandpa hid behind the cherry chunks. But before I could do anything, Grandpa jumped into Mr. Mentor's big coat pocket.
Have a wonderful afternoon.
So, off went Mr. Mentor with Grandpa. I quickly bought some cherry chunks and then ran to find Dad. Back at the lighthouse, Great Aunt Loretta and Mr. Mentor had invented this. A little hot air balloon. And Grandpa had jumped out of Mr. Mentor's pocket.
Oh, it's fabadiculous.
Yes, now all we have to do is make it fly.
What can we use to make it fly, I wonder?
I'll have a look.
While they looked around for something to help the balloon fly, Grandpa jumped off the shelf and into the balloon basket. Great Aunt Loretta found some bellows.
Maybe we could puff it up into the air with these.
Great idea. Quite marvelicious.
Oh, I'm full of marvelicious ideas, I am. Puff, 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 puff.
Great Aunt Loretta pumped the bellows and the balloon rose up out of Mr. Mentor's hands. But of course, it was Grandpa making the balloon fly. Grandpa using his magic.
Absolutely wonderful. Oh, it's flying. Absolutely marvelicious.
Oh, it's good. Out the window. Oh, and you I could do it.
Suddenly, I saw the balloon fly out of the lighthouse window. I guessed straight away that this was Mr. Mentor's new invention. And I could see who was in it too. It was heading this way. I had to distract Dad. And luckily, I had a reason to. Dad, look! Greta Loretta's coming.
Loretta!
Just then, Grandpa landed the balloon on the beach hut roof. He scrambled out and jumped down onto the sand. I ran to him, picked him up and put him in my pocket.
Oh, look, there it is. Oh, that balloon knew where to come.
Oh, yes, it is fabadiculous.
Spectacularly fabadiculous.
We went home in Campo and I ran inside ahead of the others. I put Grandpa down on the floor, he whipped off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
Well, that was a great escape, Jason.
Yes, and well done for getting the invention to work, Grandpa.
I couldn't have done it alone. I'd still be in that box of bonbons if it wasn't for you. That's what I call teamwork, eh?
Teamwork.
Woo-hoo-hoo. We got our balloon invention to work without any help from you, Grandpa.
Oh, and how did you do that?
I used these. I puffed the balloon up into the sky with it, I did.
You puffed it, did you?
If you don't look out, I'll puff you up into the sky and see whether you can fly. Puff, 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 puff.
I don't need your help to fly, Loretta, thank you.
Puff, puff, puff.